What's up guys, I'm Jacob Suggs and welcome back to another video. In fact, a video that I did not even plan on making, but I'm actually really glad that I get to make. Yes, I am a massive fan of Cloverfield. As you guys know, I love Cloverfield, I love 10 Cloverfield Lane, and as I recently talked about, Bad Robot's got some secret movies in development for 2018, and that stuff just really interests me, so I figured why not talk about it. And that being said, I made a video a while back about God Particle, aka Cloverfield 3, because it's been in development for quite some time, and I wanted to discuss it because it's my most anticipated movie of 2018. And I am very happy to announce that last night, January 18th, 2018, the 10-year anniversary of when Cloverfield hit theaters, we actually got something. I can't believe that I'm saying that. That being said, if you have not seen my video on God Particle, I cannot stress this enough. Definitely check out that video first, because there are things I go more in depth into in that video that directly relates to stuff that's going to happen in this video. And so if you don't have context behind stuff that I'm about to talk about and say, then you might be a little bit lost. I highly recommend checking out that video and other Cloverfield related videos to kind of get up, caught up on what the universe stands for and how it kind of operates. So you might need to learn a little bit of history about the past ARGs or alternate reality games. I can't talk today. That being said, I'd get updated a little bit first, but if you're updated and good to go and have seen my last video and the video on Overlord, then let's just hop right into it. Last night, after months of anticipation, the Tagruato company website was finally updated from having a white error loading screen to actually having stuff on it. However, it told me that the page cannot be accessed due to browser incompatibility, but we all know that that's just a marketing thing, and obviously there's probably stuff on the site that we don't know is there, but we can't break into it to find out what's inside. And I totally get it. You gotta keep an ARG running to gain traction for your movie. It's completely understandable. But that being said, it's the little things that make a big impression, am I right? Now, behind the bar claiming to be quote-unquote resolving the issue, which was actually later revealed to be a gift due to the Cloververse members highly inspecting the page and the website, there seems to be a corrupted version of the Tagruato page, as well as a repeating image of what seems to be some kind of creature, but it's really difficult to make out what it is, and that's really the first website that we found. I personally really do see Clover there. I do see how people can look at this corrupted file image of this creature and think, yeah, that's 100% the Cloverfield monster. However, I also understand if you don't see it, it's really all subjective, and that's a debate for another time because we really don't know all the details. However, if you zoom in on the page, you're gonna find something interesting. You'll see a corrupted image of an email sent from Tagruato CEO Ganu Yoshido. I'm not good at pronunciating names, so that's probably why. However, there was an email kind of corrupted on the page, and after much speculation and detective work, we found out what it reads, and I've got to say, it's actually really interesting. I'm gonna suck if I attempt to read this thing. I am horrible with reading stuff out loud, so I'm just gonna have another cool graphic play with what the email says. So I'm just gonna snap my fingers and a cool graphic's gonna appear now. So I think it's safe to say that I feel like this movie is going to tie in a lot more with Cloverfield than 10 Cloverfield Lane did. Now, I still stand by my theory that this could potentially still be a prequel, ending with a satellite or parts of the International Space Station falling to the Earth, which could actually directly relate it to the end of Cloverfield, where you can actually see something falling in the background. For years, that's been speculated to be a satellite that awoke the Cloverfield monster. However, if you're asking me, and my research that I've done on Cloverfield, I feel like the oil drilling and stuff like that Tagruato was doing actually woke up the monster and led it to New York City. And no, this movie isn't coming out in 2028 if you're asking me. It's just kind of unreasonable when you think about it, and I think that it's a really ambitious thing to think that a movie could be marketed now that doesn't come out for a decade later. However, I don't think that's the case. However, I do believe that the movie will be coming out a month from yesterday, which is April 18th, 2018. I mean, it makes a lot of sense as that's a Wednesday and the same day of the week that 10 Cloverfield Lane was released all those years ago. And to be honest with you, releasing a movie on a Wednesday isn't really this crazy uncommon thing to do anymore. I mean, Transformers The Last Night, which is a Paramount property, and regardless of what I think about the movie, was released on a Wednesday. That's a gigantic blockbuster summer extravaganza movie, and they released it in the middle of the week. So it's not this crazy uncommon thing to do, and for a small movie like Cloverfield, I kind of get why you would do that. Because obviously if you're going against massive competition at the box office, it makes more sense to open up your movie on Wednesday in the middle of the week and make earnings throughout the weekend and the rest of the week. I also want to mention that earlier today, a group of Cloververse Reddit members discovered a website, 04182028.com, which simply leads you to a short video of random corrupted footage and images mixed with other corrupted sounds and audio, and to be honest with you, I don't know what to make of this video quite yet. And if you pause the video at the right time, you'll see the image of a man wearing glasses with screens behind him, or at least I think those are screens, and not much is known about him other than the fact that he totally looks like Danny DeVito and the combination of that dude from Jurassic Park that gets spat on by that dinosaur. Or at least that's what he looks like to me. I mean, I call him like I see him. And thankfully a user slowed down the video and you can hear the statements, "It's very dangerous," and "just trying to warn you about the dangers of what Tagruato is trying to do." Or at least that's what we think that they say, because like I said, this stuff is pretty hard to decipher. Bad Robot does not. They don't make this stuff easy. However, I will say that in this case, I do think that there is some validity to that, and I absolutely believe that after listening to this countless times by this point, that is exactly what they're saying. And some people have brought up that they think they hear Tidal Wave, which is an eco-terrorist group from the original Cloverfield movie that's trying to prove that Tagruato is an evil corporation, which they are. Some people have claimed to hear mention of Tidal Wave in this little clip. However, I've listened to it numerous times. I haven't heard anything, but it's still a possibility nonetheless. On the Discord chat, which I've been using to communicate with the members of the Cloververse subreddit, we've been hard at work trying to decipher this stuff and have been really into this ARG so far, so it's really cool talking with all of them, and one member said something that really piqued my interest. They said that in 10 Cloverfield Lane's ARG, Howard, or John Goodman's character from 10 Cloverfield Lane, they said that his character, who worked for Bold Futura, which was a subsidiary of Tagruato, they said that Howard was warned about this alien invasion from someone. We don't know who they are or how they knew about this. However, in this ARG, someone is clearly warning someone else about this alien attack or invasion or Tagruato's wrongdoings. It's a lot of stuff that we're unsure about, but I think the dots have been connected just a little bit, to be honest with you. Once again, if they're gonna make an anthology series of movies that are loosely connected to one another, I want more solid connections as I want loose connections. I mean, I know Dan Trachtenberg said the 10 Cloverfield Lane isn't directly related to Cloverfield, however, I do think that they are related nonetheless, and I want to know more about why, and I want to know how. So, what do we have from all of this stuff that I've poorly explained, but you can check out in the links below? What we do know is that I feel like the movie is coming out on April 18th, 2018. I feel like that date is set in stone by this point. It gives them enough time to make an ARG, to release a trailer whenever, preferably with the Super Bowl coming up. And I feel like you can do a lot of stuff with this, and I feel like it allows for a lot of time. So as of now, I'm going to set this in stone. This is my opinion. I think the movie is coming out on April 18th. That's a Wednesday, it's a reasonable time to release a movie, nothing's really coming out around then, and it's only a little bit off from what Paramount's original release for the movie was, so it only makes sense to me. I also think that with the corrupted image of what might be a creature or Clover, the Cloverfield monster, I feel like that means that we might get direct ties to Cloverfield and get either a prequel or a sequel that has more direct connections with that first movie than 10 Cloverfield Lane had. And that would be awesome. I watched Cloverfield last night. I still love it. It's still an incredible movie, so why not? I mean, I think it's a cool idea. And that being said, I'm gonna keep you guys updated if more stuff for this ARG happens. I don't know if I can cover all of it right away, but I'm definitely going to be looking into it and can't wait to see where this goes. In fact, I am extremely excited and had a mini panic attack whenever I saw this last night. It feels good to be back. I love ARGs and I love Cloverfield, so when you put the two together, I feel like you get something really special, and I can't wait to further participate in this ARG with other fans of Cloverfield. So that being said, what do you think of God Particle? Are you excited by this update? Can you not wait to see it? What do you make from all of this mysterious stuff and this video and the corrupted images and stuff? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, I'm Frame by Frame. Remember the name, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.